Hello, so this tarot reading is focusing on what you're doing really well that you should keep trusting. So the cards that have come out is the Death card, the Page of Cups, and I shuffled quite a few times, and every time I just thought it was my cat meowing. Every time I shuffled the cards, the card that kept popping out was the Seven of Wands, and again at the bottom of the deck the Seven of Wands showed up. So I'm going to include it in this reading because of what I'm picking up on. So right away the Death card comes through with such clarity and power, and what this tells me is that you're in a moment of transformation. Something is shifting deeply in you, and the most beautiful part is that you're actually also not fighting it. You're not resisting, clinging, or trying to hold on to what needs to end. So again, remember that this reading is really focusing on what you're doing really well that you should keep trusting. So whatever it is, you are seeing and you are knowing and trusting that this is having to end. You can see what needs to be let go of, and you're actually honouring that truth. And there is no denial here. And it really feels like you've reached a point where you just know something is no longer serving you. This could be a habit, a mindset, emotional attachment, or even a relationship or a role. And you're allowing it to be done. And that shows or is showing an incredible level of maturity. And with the Page of Cups, I'm getting more than anything emotional insight and growth with this card. There's also like this softness to how you're handling all of this. You're not being too harsh or cold, whether it's to yourself or whether it's the surrounding energy. There's an innocence here, an openness to feeling and understanding rather than reacting. And you really are actually approaching all of this change, not with fear, but with emotional honesty and growth. And it really feels like you've realised that something about the way you're thinking, acting, or even coping was kind of outdated as well. And there's a recognition here that, maturity is needed, and you're stepping into that with both courage and grace with this Page of Cups energy. You're not actually numbing out or running away from your emotions. You're kind of what you're doing is you're learning from them. And this really shows real inner strength. And the Page is, he's a young energy, but deeply intuitive. So, I would definitely say, keep trusting those nudges you're getting, because you're tapping into something very real and very aligned. And with the Seven of Wands, there's a lot of inner strength and integrity with this card. And for it to be appearing, especially with what I'm picking up, it's really saying, stand your ground. You're choosing what's right for you, even when it's not the easy path. And you're fighting for your peace, your truth, and your vision of the life you want to live, or whatever this is regarding. And this might be looking like you're setting boundaries, or saying no, or walking away, or just not slipping back into an old habit. And although this can be kind of tiring, you're doing this with clarity and conviction. And again, there's also a sense that you're not letting outside voices or past patterns pull you back. You might be feeling more assertive, more clear-headed, or even more peaceful than you expected doing it. Because again, I'm feeling that all of this change or ending that's happening, you're actually kind of content with it. You're not fighting it. You're not anxious with it. You're just letting this happen. You're doing what you know is right. And to me that's a sign that you're in alignment. So yeah, with the Death card, I'll definitely say you're really letting go of what serves you. And there's definitely, with the Page of Cups, there's a maturity, or emotionally growing. You're trusting your intuition, staying soft and open and wise. Again, as well with this Page of Cups, and with the Seven of Wands. To show you, with the Seven of Wands, he's really, you are really holding your ground with integrity and courage with the Seven of Wands. So yeah, you're doing this in a really calm, grounded way. Maybe more relaxed than you thought you could be, or you'll end up being. And that's huge, and it means that you're really trusting yourself at a deep level, and that trust from the Page of Cups as well is what's really guiding you through that transformation. So yeah, you're definitely transforming into a brave, grounded way. You're staying soft where it matters, and you're standing strong where it concerns, or it counts. Sorry. So really, do keep trusting yourself, or trusting that don't. You're also really not letting go. You're growing through it as well. This what you're going through is growth. And the way you're handling it shows really, deep self-trust. And that's generally what is guiding you forward. So well done. That is what I'm picking up, what you're doing really well and what you should keep doing, and keep trusting yourself with. So well done.